Freeside's a day.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women...
Let's check out the Silver Rush.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. Welcome to the Silver Rush. I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before It should only take a moment. There.
Cool.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's...
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah.
Trying to weasel out of a deal.
I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Jean-Baptiste, could you bring out the volunteer?
It's probably about to go bad for you, my dude.
This is a lesson, Mr. Soren. A lesson in faith.
What is this, Miss Van Graff? I don't understand. Who is this man? What does this have to do with our deal?
Everything. Up until recently, this man was an employee of mine. He's quite handsome, don't you think? I know I did. We became close. I warned him that I was a very jealous woman, and he said he understood. Apparently he didn't. Last week, I chanced upon him in Gamora, being serviced by one of their two-cap whores. I was not pleased. I
Bad
tell
call,
you all
brother.
this because I want you to know that this man means a great deal to me. Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
I think he wet himself before he left. That was pretty good, making up that part about sleeping with Jacob. You did make that part up, right, Lori? Damn it, girl. What has Mama always said about tipping the help? I thought this was about him stealing money from us.
He was stealing money, though he could have kept it for all I cared. God knows he earned it. Welcome to the Silver Rush. We're only top-of-the-line energy. Welcome to the Silver Rush. Not at all. It just so happens a position opened up recently. Wonderful. He's been with the family for...
Holy hell, that's a lot of energy weapons. Guess we dropped the ball on that one. You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies.
None of that's going to change. It's part of the brother's identity.
I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
Okay. Okay. I need.
Ugh, rats.
Yeah, I need you 3.
Should have brought something to
Why
read.
do I have to miss all the fun?
Welcome to the Sylv. Ah, crap. Well, no time for pleasantries. You'll be covering the other side of the door. Don't hurry me. I'm trying to get your stuff ready.
Well, fine.
Good. Look around and get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area while I get your gear ready. Okay, now let's get you geared. Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter, compromise. Anything heavier, and people are too scared to come in the door. What's your Lasers have a high rate of fire, but not a lot of stopping power. Plasma, on the other hand, is slow as a mule, but with a kick to match. So,
Give me a laser.
good choice. I prefer laser-based weapons myself, but the boss says the lightning bits draw in more people. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, we're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around.
Fair.
Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just assaulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear. Every now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. There's usually some eye candy coming and going from the Wrangler over there at some point, so the view's not too bad. Settle in. You've got some hours left before your shift ends. Here comes a one. I'll let you handle this one.
Hi there. Fine, I'm going.
More like he's going to the Wrangler for another drink. You watch. Another one coming. You're on.
Hi. I was, in...
Got to search first.
Fine by me.
He's clean. See? Not so hard, is it? Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there, and... Now, hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. I just don't see why it's... If that's the case...
Wow. You're a real people person, aren't you? Looks like that guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Hey, looking for some... That's not really necessary, is it? Damn, I knew this... Over here!
Now what in the hell do you suppose that was about? Help me clean.
Thrice damn, my family deserved that much at least.
No one's gonna want to shop here with a corpse out front. Crap. This I do not need today. Keep your head straight, rookie. Things are about to get interesting.
Hey, Simon. How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good. We can afford to help.
Good to hear, buddy. Where's the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea. I would, but I tend to distract the boss. Anyway.
Way to keep your head, rookie. There's hope for you yet. It's just about closing time. Let's go see the boss about getting... Oh, I'm gonna...
Oh.
Simon's been telling me how it went. You had a little bit of a hard time following instructions. Unfortunately, I found some... However, another task has come. There's a deal that we've been working on for a while. I need you to run a package out to a discreet... Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle.
Okay.
Aw, just when the... Should have brought something to read.
Yeah,
Aw, just
go.
when the standing around was getting exciting.
All right.
Welcome to the Atomic Round. We've got liquor, chems, and whores. If you... I have some work I need handled. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would... I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Kind of work costs time and money.
All right, 50-50 it is. If we hear you crossed us, the next... Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lady. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag, and I hear she's run goods for the followers of the Apocalypse. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs.
All right.
Shove off. You're making my luck.
We're going to talk about your employment with the Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan...
What do you want from the Crimson Caravan in exchange for quitting?
I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. Yeah, big one.
The better will be for me to walk away and let the Emeritus handle you.
Fine, whatever. Forget the severance. Just get the Omertas off my back and you can tell McLafferty she won't see my face again.
Oh, okay, so you just beat us up and quit.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
It's your first stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract.
Get rough with the escorts and you'll be seeing the business end of my barrel.
All right, fair.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler.
Okay, so the key to successful gambling is when you're ahead and you're winning.
Good day.
I get that.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler.
I'd like to turn my chips.
In what currency? Caps it is.
No, I'm good.
Cards and pulling slots is fun, but don't you get...
That's like 10:23. We can run around and do their quick little mission here. Run around, do the quick little mission here, and then
You want someone dead? Really dead?
I mean, Grex, he's. Oh. To-do list. Okay,
Hey, man.
collect the money to pay back the Gertz. Sure, man, here you go.
Ow! What the hell was that? Ah, crap. I was hoping they'd forget about my tab. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just... Okay.
You look new to Freeside. Those bots are programmed to vapor. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in... I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gunfire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town.
Courier used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices. You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shake. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away.
Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for... Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
Sounds like it. It's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. Nope. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
Oh, you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Alright, let's start with something else.
All right.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Are you the Notorious Lady Jane? You look like the Notorious Lady Jane.
Hello. Lovely. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. But who would bother with such a mess?
I find it hard to believe you ran for the caravan. I thought they'd take something.
I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put... At this point, I'll have to...
Alright. We got one left, Santiago. Where the fuck is he at? It's on the other side here, okay. Little cardio. Okay. Is he invisible? Is he sleeping? Is he sitting on this bus bench? Oh, is this the man?
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
You are the guy at the caps.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
Santiago is dead if he doesn't call it what he owes the Garretts.
Sir, Santiago does not know what he... Ow! Okay, here.
Time for me to go. Time is getting on to be 1:30.
Welcome back. I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can... See the king. I'm sure he could work something out to get you in. You'll need to prove your... Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely.
Okay.
Just if... Up the steps, last room on the left. If you leave the Wrangler, we'll...
Alright. Mr. Garrett.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. We've got the basics covered, but if you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
Alright.
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to...
Alright.
The best place to start would be with Ralph. It'd make it...
Alright. For the Fisto tape anyway. Yeah, let's head that way.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
It can be bought. It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
We're almost at the point where we have
Come
to
to
strip
Mick and Ralph's
stuff.
for all your shopping needs.
Let's do 1, 2, 3. Because we'll have to come back to Freeside for Fisto. Santiago, sorry I punched you in the mouth, but here.
How are you today?
James Garrett's looking for a suave escort. Interested in some work?
I'm honored they...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright. Suave talker down.
The squatters have been more and more trouble lately.
You sir need a bath.
How's it going?
Bang, 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 bang.
Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. I got...
Sure.
There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east.
Yeah, the Legion.
Who in the world? That one. At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are... Hey, listen. I'd come back in a few days.
Alright.
If you're looking for guns, talk... Give me a shout if you need any... I only offer services if the... If you haven't heard it... The king had... Alright. Over the years, I've gradually perfected my... What I'm referring to is passports. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. What do you... No problem. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or... Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. Just watch out for...
Alright, thank you.
Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days... Alright. Yep.
Yep.